We're back now with the business promoting humanoid house cleaners for just $30 an hour. These robots are vacuuming floors, wiping down counters, and tidying up across San Francisco. They're made by Tau Robotics, a San Francisco startup that's inviting people to take part in their pilot program. But there's a bit of a catch. The robots aren't fully autonomous just yet. Right now, they're steered by a human operator with help from AI. I want to bring in the CEO and co-founder of that startup, Alexander Koch. Alex, thanks so much for joining Top Story. Walk me through what happens when this robot shows up on your doorstep.
Yes, basically they all arrive there, driven by our car, and they are usually still going with a human at the moment. And then, they will go inside the house, usually start looking around, checking what is there to be cleaned, and then usually start wiping down some surfaces. And then, for example, put some trash away, vacuum clean the floor, mop the floor, clean the toilet, and so on. And then they will leave again.
Yeah, and so you said the goal is for AI to be able to run these robots without a human operator. How far away are you from that reality?
Yeah, right now we have trained an AI that controls the humanoid with a remote human operator. It's not fully autonomous yet. And we also expect it to take quite a while to be fully autonomous in all circumstances, since the real world is just very complex. So we expect it to start next year running the humanoid at least part of the time without any remote human.
Yeah, are you losing money here essentially because you're essentially cleaning houses for $30 an hour and you got to pay a staffer to still operate that robot? So is the bottom line sort of tough right now?
Yes, right now we are still losing money, but also, we have to improve the operations at every point in the stack. There has to be a lot has to be improved, but since we are already deploying early, we get the customer feedback and we can improve it every week.
Yeah, when we see the video of these robots actually cleaning the homes, it's sort of interesting. How do you make sure the robot doesn't destroy an heirloom or break, a plate or something maybe that is very valuable to the family that robot is in?
That's also where the remote human operator helps. They know what objects they shouldn't go near. Or also, for example, if there are children nearby, they're much more careful than with the humanoid. So that's where the human help is actually very useful.
What about children, pets? You want to make sure this humanoid doesn't step on the family cat and, God forbid something happens there with little Felix.
With animals, actually, they are kind of scared of the humanoids, so they run away, which is for safety actually great. I think as we make them smoother and more quiet, also they might become more comfortable with them.
What about children?
Our operators are instructed to make sure the humanoid doesn't go near humans. And also there are warning stickers on them that humans should keep a distance. Also at the moment we require always to be there a human adult in the house.
And then, Alex, your robots, I know, are not alone in this space. China is competing as well. I think they had a group of robots folding clothes. This is some video of that right now at their humanoid robot games. How far advanced is China? Are we in the same space as them? Do you feel that you'll be to market quicker with these humanoid housekeeping robots before they are?
I think we are the first one in the world to deploy humanoids to paid customers in homes. I think China's very far ahead, or very far definitely in the hardware space, the humans they build. If you look at the AI, I think the US and China are head-to-head at the moment.
So you have this robot, it's going through a house, it's transmitting all these images back to a human. How do you protect the privacy of your clients right now? What are you promising them?
We only use the data for internal purposes, for improving our service. And we are not sharing it with anyone else except for our own training pipeline. And also the humanoids themselves, they have also a big sticker on them that they are recording data, so no one is surprised.
Yeah, and what is essentially the benefit, the cost? Is it just going to be cheaper to pay the robot at the end of the day, and it's going to do maybe as good, or let's call it 50% of a job as a human would? I mean, what do you think the sort of calculation for your customers will be in the future?
Yes. It will be better, it will be faster and cheaper. So, I mean, robots, they can definitely move faster than humans. There's no question. And as the control algorithms improve, they will actually do this. And also, of course, the price will come down rapidly. The hardware will get cheaper. The AI control will get better. And overall, the quality will simply get higher since they, for example, have better cameras. They could detect dirt much better. They can be much more reliable. They won't make mistakes in the future.
If the robot,
and we are building towards this. If
the robot is in the house and it's cleaning and it starts to sort of go a little crazier, as the young people say, crash out, is there sort of like a 911 call that people can get to your company? Is there an emergency shut-off switch?
I mean, the humans, they are by hardware or by our software, they're constrained to basically not move faster than humans can. So there are already limitations. And then also, since we have this remote human operator, they always have an emergency stop in their hand, basically. So if anything goes wrong, they can shut it off.
How can it, if it can't move as fast as a human, how does it clean faster than a human then?
This is only an early stage limitation.
Okay.
As the control systems improve, we will also increase this limit.
Does the robot have a name?
No, we haven't thought of a name yet. I mean, each individual robot has a name, but we haven't thought of a name for the product.
Okay, Alexander Koch, thanks so much. We may be seeing your humanoid robots in a house or apartment near us soon.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.